announcing a new federal immigration pathway to immigrate to Canada. If you are looking to immigrate to Canada through a PR program with no application fee, free air tickets, a free settlement fund, and a startup allowance, this new pilot program may be for you. Canada announces a new federal immigration pathway to help employers hire skilled refugees and other qualified displaced people overseas. Get ready, take some notes, and watch this video to the end. In this video, I will be discussing the new announcement of a new PR pathway known as the Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot, EMPP. The new EMPP immigration pathway aims to bring skilled refugees and other qualified displaced people who lack a durable solution and are in need of international protection to apply, and thereby giving candidates an opportunity to restart their careers and their lives in safety with their families here in Canada. The benefits of Canada's Economic Mobility Pathways pilot program include helping employers find new talent and fill labor market needs, supporting economic growth, and providing skilled refugees and other qualified displaced people and their families with a safe and permanent home in Canada. Employers can use this new federal pathway to fill a wide range of in-demand jobs, including nurse aides, personal support workers, long-term care aides, software engineers, web designers, mechanical and electrical engineers and technicians, teachers, tourism and hospitality workers, and truck and delivery service drivers. What is the Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot? The Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot, EMPP, combines refugee resettlement and economic immigration in Canada. It's a unique pathway that helps skilled refugees immigrate to Canada through existing economic programs. It also gives Canadian employers access to a new pool of qualified candidates to fill job openings in the country. How does the Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot work? The Government of Canada is currently expanding the Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot, which was created to help skilled refugees immigrate to Canada through existing economic programs to support Canadian labor market needs. The pilot program combines refugee resettlement and economic immigration. Before you apply for the EMPP, you need to apply for either the Atlantic Immigration Program, Provincial Nominee Program, or Rural or Northern Immigration Pilot Program. The type of support the government provides overseas is tailored to refugees' needs and the selection criteria, including the ability to settle independently in Canada. This is assessed in the application process using economic immigration requirements. What the EMPP will do? The EMPP will help you apply to specific economic immigration programs by making it easier for you to apply and be eligible for the economic immigration program you choose. It will also help in completing and submitting your application and helping you to start your new life in Canada. This pilot program will also waive the application and biometric fees for you and any of your dependents. It will review and process your application in 6 months or less, in most cases, as well as cover the cost of your pre-departure medical services and medical exams through the Interim Federal Health Program. It will cover your travel costs, let you use a loan to meet the financial requirements to support yourself and your family when you come to Canada, and it will give you access to the Immigration Loans Program, ILP, if your application is approved. Also, it will help you with some pre-arrival travel services from the International Organization for Migration that the ILP covers, and pay for some startup costs after you arrive in Canada, which is also available to other economic immigration applicants. The program will pay for your right of permanent residence fee and let you access the Canadian Orientation Abroad program to help you integrate and settle in Canada. If you need a loan for your settlement funds, the government has partnered with Windmill Microlending to offer loans to cover your proof of settlement funds. Windmill Microlending offers low-interest microloans to eligible EMPP candidates who have a job offer and don't have the minimum funds needed to meet their immigration program financial eligibility requirements. You can find details of how to apply for this loan in the video description section. What are the eligibility requirements for you to apply for the EMPP? 1. To be eligible to apply for the EMPP, you must be a convention or country of asylum refugee. Talent Lift, Talent Beyond Boundaries, or Jumpstart Refugee Talent must give you a referral letter to confirm that you are a convention refugee. You must be outside Canada and your country of persecution, have no durable solution in the country you're living in, and have a valid, positive refugee status determination, RSD, from the UNHCR or a refugee hosting state if you don't have a referral letter from one of the agencies mentioned above. 2. Admissibility. You must be admissible to Canada. 3. You must be eligible for one of the following economic immigration programs: Atlantic Immigration Program, AIP, Provincial Nominee Program, PNP, and Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, RNIP. To qualify for one of these programs, you must have some English or French skills, education or job training, and work experience. A job offer from a Canadian employer for full-time work would be needed. If you want to apply for AIP or RNIP as part of the EMPP, you don't need to meet some eligibility requirements for these two programs. How can you apply for the EMPP? You can apply for the Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot Program on your own or with help from 7 partner organizations outside the Canadian government that can help you connect to employers in Canada as well as help you to prepare for a job offer and apply for the EMPP. These other partners include Talent Lift and Talent Beyond Boundaries. Talent Beyond Boundaries and Jumpstart Refugee Talent. Refuge Point and Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society. Focus Humanitarian Assistance and International Rescue Committee. There are 2 applications you must complete for the EMPP. 1 application for the Economic Immigration Program like the Atlantic Immigration Program, Provincial Nominee Program, Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. 2. A second application for the EMPP. You must submit both applications together by mail or online. As I said previously, you can complete your applications yourself, but if you decide to use an immigration representative, reach out to Chugo Immigration Services and we will assist you. After you submit your application and it's confirmed that you're eligible for the program, your application will also be reviewed to make sure you're admissible to Canada. This means that the government will check to make sure you pass a medical exam, security checks, and criminality checks. Getting your permanent resident status. If your application is approved, you and your family members, if applicable, would be issued a visa for travel to Canada or a single journey travel document that will allow you to travel to Canada if you don't have a valid passport, and a confirmation of permanent residence, COPR. Prepare to arrive in Canada. Before you arrive, you will be given access to the Canadian Orientation Abroad program. This is a general orientation to life in Canada that will help you prepare for your move and connect you to free settlement services after you arrive in Canada, such as language training. After you arrive in Canada, there are many services to help you to learn more about starting your new life in Canada. There are services for you or your family to learn or improve your English and French, find a job if you don't have one already, as well as explore interesting activities and opportunities in your new community. Once you become a permanent resident after your arrival, you will be able to get your PR card. You will need to apply for your first PR card, which is your proof that you're a permanent resident in Canada, and you will need the PR card to apply for government benefits and services. You will also need it to register for your social insurance number so you can work in Canada. The information presented in this video by Pius Equiligo, a registered Canadian immigration consultant, is for general information purposes and is not legal advice. If you need Canadian immigration guidance and advice, please consult an immigration lawyer or other immigration consultants, or you can book a consultation with Chugo Immigration Services, Inc. I hope this video has been useful to you. You can look out for our other videos on many aspects of Canadian immigration, and I wish you good luck with your Canada immigration dreams. Thank you for watching.